I'd like to thank you, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Now today we're going to be talking about a VIZIO soundbar that I just bought from Walmart.com. It was picked up in the store. Actually, this is the second one of these I bought. The first one I did not make an unboxing video of, and that's what this is going to be. It is a SB3241n-H6. It's a 4.1 channel surround sound bar with the subwoofer and the two rear speakers. Pick a few. There's your bone. Take it, get out of the way, dog. Let's take a look at the box. Sorry. If you look on here, it says full surround with versatility. Place the surround speakers behind you for true surround and movie. And move the front for the stimulated surround sound experience in any room. If you look here, it says 5 powerful speakers, 96 dB sound pressure level, just a 5-inch woofer. We have the satellite speakers, voice assistant input, dual channel mode, we have front surround mode, we have HDMI ARC in, has Bluetooth, Dolby, it does the digital input like the optical and everything like that. Well, these boxes are a little bit more of a pain to open. We have to remove the tape off of all these spots just to open the box. Well, let's just take the foam out of the end, and we have the sound bar inside of it all wrapped up in protective covering. Here we have the cords and everything in this box. Now to get the woofer out is more of a pain in the butt. Okay. And the woofer is also protected in that foam wrap. We have a connection cable quick start guide, 2 small little satellite speakers, and that's it for what's inside the box. So we can actually work now starting to open up each individual item. We're going to start with the little satellite speakers. Looks like they have it taped shut, but I'm just gonna rip the styrofoam sheeting and slide it on out. And here we have one little, it has a little bit of weight to it. It has, if you don't want to mount it on the wall, it has a little rubber bottom piece here on the bottom of it to keep it from sliding around easily. It also has a screw in the back for a wall mount. This one over here should be made the same. And we have the plug-in for it in the back, the wall mount, the rubber on the bottom, and if you look, I wish I had a scale here to weigh it, but it actually has some weight to it. Now let's take a look at the woofer. Let me try to move the tripod so you can actually see me open the woofer. Here we have the VIZIO woofer. There's a piece of cardboard at the bottom of it to protect the actual woofer itself, because you can see the woofer is bare on the bottom. Power cord input, and we have left and right sound output, and we have an on-off switch, which is a press switch. This here should turn on automatically whenever you actually power on the soundbar. Now let's just lay that off to the side with our little speakers, and let me put the packing material inside the box for now so it's out of the way and out of our video. Next we actually have the soundbar itself. I'm going to see about opening up one side of it. Well, there we go. And we're going to pull it out. Looks like our power cord hooks up to this side of it. When it be facing away from you, it'd be on the right hand side. Then on the left hand side we have all the connections. We have to pull this here off to reveal all the information. If you look here, soundbar, HDMI, ARC to TV, HDMI, ARC. I don't know if my TV has the ARC on it or not, but I know it does have the digital output on it. And we come over here, you can see the front of it. You can feel the speaker holes right on each side. Right up here we have our power. Our next option item, Bluetooth and volume up and down, here on the top of the speaker. And then in here we have all of our cables and power cords, wall mounts. Give me one moment while I get this actually open. Wish I had a good knife to use on something like this. I don't want to use my kitchen knives. And here we have the accessories. We have wall mount. I believe these ones here are the ones that go to the small speakers. And it comes with the screws that go in the back of the speaker so you can slide it down onto the wall mounts. But the screw that goes in the wall is not included with the kit. Here we have the one for the front bar so you can wall mount it. As you can see, we have the two screws that will slide down on, and you need to put 2 screws in per wall, per location. And there's actually a template that comes inside of the kit. And right here, if you look inside the owner's manual packet, we have a template so you can actually put it on the wall. It'd be a good idea if you want it level to use a level to make sure you get it exactly level. We have the remote control and has the batteries attached. And it actually does come with Duracell batteries. Most TVs do not come with a name brand battery, but this one here, this soundbar actually comes with Duracells, at least in this exact kit. The remote has a LED at the top that'll actually light up with the batteries in it and tell you what options and stuff that you're doing actually on the remote itself. This right here is our optical cable. Back here we have a 3.5 mm to an RCA input on the back of the actual soundbar. We have two of these speaker wires. One is for left and one is for right. This is for, like I said, one is for left speaker, one is for right speaker. I'm not sure how long these are. I didn't actually look in the kit, but they seem like they're fairly long. These are for the surround sound speakers, and it plugs in the back of the woofer. Here we have a 3.5 mm to 3.5 mm, and you can hook the soundbar up this way as well, like to a cell phone. Like if your cell phone has that jack on it, some cell phones still have it, some don't. To like an MP3 player, old Walkman, old CD player if you really wanted to, like an old portable. We have two power cords. One that's longer and one that's shorter. I used the longer one with my woofer. That way I could actually get it to where I wanted it to. But it all depends on where you need to go with your power cords, that you could actually switch this for one or the other, but one is actually longer. And then we have the HDMI cable, which can be used for the ARC. And if you're not going to use this one, you can use this HDMI cable with any type of device that uses HDMI. It comes with these little wire ties as well, so you can actually try to keep your, it's like a Velcro wire ties. There's 4 of them, I think, in here. Let me count them real quick. Yeah, I believe it's 4 of them. So you can actually use it for your tires. It's Velcro that rolls around on itself. Now next in our video, I'll be actually hooking this up and I'll compare the original sound of the TV compared to the soundbar. I just need to look up some copyright-free music before we do so. When we come back, I'll actually have this hooked up so I can show you guys the difference. Oops, let me show you actually first before we actually show you hooked up. The back of the remote actually slides open to put the batteries in it. And it takes these 2 AAAs that come with the kit. And of course they're individually, or they're wrapped together, like saran wrapped together. You gotta pop it open, of course, like common sense. And the batteries go in the flat side towards the spring, which is common practice. I have seen devices that actually are a little bit backwards on that, but this one's actually set up that way. Now I don't have it hooked up to anything yet right now, but if you look there, I see I pressed the middle and it lights up, say play, pause, and I press power, it says VIZIO. It has Bluetooth, I can do input, there's auxiliary, AV, optical, but of course it's not changing anything on our soundbar right now because it's not actually hooked to the soundbar. Actually just hooked up the soundbar and the speakers. I hooked it up to the ARC because this TV supports it, and I haven't turned on the TV yet. The soundbar, actually, the first time you hook it up, will be searching for the correct signal for your TV.
Searching.
So let me go ahead and turn the TV on, and we'll see what happens.
Sir.
Let me try YouTube, and I'll try to find something that's non-copyright. Let's go do a search. Let's try this one here. I have no idea what sound it's going to be. Of course you can't hear. Of course you can't actually hear what it sounds like, but it has lots of bass, and it actually sounds so much better than the original stock speaker. Has all types of bass. Of course, the bass back there by the woofer sounds better than up on the TV, of course. But of course, that goes in the back of the room that'll be closer to us than the soundbar. Remember, if you like this unboxing video, remember to click like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good evening.